Have you ever spent $1,000 online with somebody you never met to build you a new computer, and this person's YouTube channel had backwoods in the channel name? Well, I did. I came to the Backwoods Patriot channel through a search on YouTube, trying to find some information about making your own board, sawing your own lumber. And Tim, the Backwoods Patriot, built or bought or whatever a chainsaw mill. He was demonstrating the use of the chainsaw mill. Now, I think Tim would be okay with me saying this. When you look at Tim on the channel, Backwoods certainly fits. And I would never have thought of Tim as being a computer guru. But I found out later he builds computers with a company that he owns. Tim went through some hard times and was describing them on his YouTube channel. And something clicked with me, and I needed a new computer, and I knew that Tim built computers, and I thought, well, you know, maybe I can help him out and I can get a new computer as well. I was looking for a computer to do editing on my videos. So Tim and I started talking back in November, and I told him, you know, I'd buy a computer from him. Well, Tim sent me a parts list and gave me some advice on what to get, and we talked and communicated back and forth via email for a while, and then we talked on the phone a couple of times, and we changed the specs on the computer a couple of times. But eventually I pulled the trigger back in January and ordered the parts and had them. I spent nearly $1,000, not quite, but I had the parts shipped to somebody I never met in a little town that I never heard of in Missouri, in the hopes that he was going to treat me right. And I found out, of course, he was hoping that I'd treat him right. I shipped the parts, had Newegg ship the parts directly to Tim, and he spent 3 days building the computer for me, did a little video of it, and it's in the link, it's in the description below, link to that video. And this is the first time that Tim has done a custom build for a customer. I was anxious to see how it turned out. So what this video is about is the unboxing of the machine, the performance of the machine that Tim built for me, and how this transaction went for both Tim and me. Well, I received my new computer from Extreme-PC, Tim Gideon. He built this computer for me for video editing. I'm looking forward to it. It's got a high-speed graphics card, and it just arrived today. He put the computer back in the box that the case came in. UPS just delivered it, and I'm gonna open it up for you. Now, Tim told me that he sent the documentation in the box that the motherboard was in, and all the computer parts are inside the case. So let's open these up and see what we got. So sure enough, here's all the cables and the documentation. So I'll go through all this documentation later. Now this is the guts. This is what we want to get into. And here's the receipt. And all the information is in here, packing list, whatever, just like he said it would be. And there we go. There's the packing list. More of the packing list. This was my first transaction with somebody that I didn't really know. It actually went very well. I was very pleased. So now normally, the way to open these things is to turn them upside down. Stand it on its end, and then just pull the cardboard off. So we decided on this big case. He and I agreed on it. It's very sturdy, and it's got a lot of expansion room if I choose to expand it. A nice simple case front right here. The front is really pretty simple. Black case, no blinking lights and so forth. Really basic, simple case. And of course on the back side we've got all our outputs. Now this is my current computer. I turned it off, left it off for about 10 minutes, and turned it back on to see how long it took to boot up. I have 2 monitors, I have 2 hard drives in the computer, and 2 external hard drives. And here's how long it took to boot up. Over 5 minutes. Let's try this on the new computer. Just for getting it cranked up and testing purposes, I'm going to use this monitor. So I'm going to unhook that, hook it up to the new computer. So here we go. The light's on. This is the first time I've turned the computer on. There's the startup screen. Starting Windows. The ubiquitous Windows logo. Welcome. And there we go. 38 seconds. Not bad. Right now I'm real happy with the computer. I've played around and looked at the graphics card stuff, all the device drivers, and I'm looking forward to playing with this boy. I'm probably going to wind up getting a 27-inch monitor to pair with a 24-inch monitor to do video editing work on the new computer. But I'm extremely happy with the new computer. It boots up very quickly. I'm an old guy and I've seen a lot of people get screwed, including me, when dealing with somebody you don't know. I would recommend that anyone who wants to get a custom-built computer and wants to pay a reasonable price, that you contact XtremePC, Tim Gideon. He's an honest, straight-up guy, and I'm sure that your transaction will be as pleasant as mine was. So I would highly recommend XtremePC. Thanks for watching.